You are tuned to WWOZ FM New Orleans, and today I'm speaking with Cole Williams, the lead organizer of the Greater New Orleans Citizens Relief Team. Cole, how are we doing today?
We are doing great. Good to talk to you, Murf, as always.
And, full disclosure, Cole's also a DJ. Tuesday here on the New Orleans Music Show.
It is the same one.
It's not really a secret.
Does my voice carry that much? I sound the same?
You do sound the same, but when you are lead organizer, there's a little more intensity in your voice.
Ooh, I like that. Well, it's intense work, and I'm just happy to share some of it with you today, Murf, and some of the listeners that might be interested in getting involved.
What is the Greater New Orleans Citizens Relief Team?
So the Greater New Orleans Citizens Relief Team are a group of people, a group of citizens that are all working together as volunteers collectively towards one goal. And the first goal is to house the houseless. We are renovating city-owned blighted properties with the unhoused persons that are going to be living in those homes and creating a marketable skill. So we're just a group of people housed, unhoused, from all walks of life, all cultures, just really diverse backgrounds that agree that housing is a human right and housing is freedom and healthcare and education. And we want to just do our part, take some of our time to share our equity with the unhoused.
When did the Greater New Orleans Citizens Relief Team get its start?
Like some other organizations, we were established in March 2020, right at the beginning of the pandemic. And we started by demonstrating with the unhoused to get them into hotel rooms while people had to shelter in place. But the long-term goal was always to make housing the priority. And we just feel that there should be no one that lives on the street and has no options. So this space is for people that have no resources, no social security check, no disability check, no part-time job, need assistance with literacy. We're coming together as people to say that there's a reason why some people are self-sustainable and others aren't. And so we're working with those that have no resources, using our resources to share with them.
And you started by putting houseless people in hotels, and now you've moved on to city-owned blighted properties.
Yes.
And you were able to just start building on these properties?
So we're using citizens' rights. If the city, if the state, if our government is not taking care of abandoned properties, not taking care of our neighborhoods, our land, we as the citizens actually have the right to take care of ourselves and take care of that land. So we're exercising citizens' rights to take citizens' property. So these are all taxpayer properties. They don't belong to any private investors. They don't belong to private owners. And we are working with the unhoused persons that are going to live in them. So it's not about handing out fish, but it's about teaching these gentlemen, two in particular that we're working with, that there's a way to build back up, and we want to show them each step. So we want to teach them the process. And we also want to give them a marketable skill. So having a trade like knowing construction, being an electrician, those are jobs that one can always find, one can always have. And that skill is something that can take you anywhere in the world. So while we're working on renovating that house with the persons, we want to make sure that they're developing those skills that they're using while learning construction.
So you are actually finding a property and rebuilding the house so these people can live in it?
Yes. We're using donations from GoFundMe. We're using donations from people's time and labor, donated wood, partnered with Soul Nola. They just planted 4 trees in front of our homes a couple of weeks ago. Trader Joe's always just helps us and sends some snacks and some water for our construction days. And in particular, next Saturday, the 17th, this Saturday, the 17th, the People Power Project is partnering with us to have care packages during our outreach when we meet unhoused persons. So these care packages are going to have hygienic materials, non-perishable foods, and clothing materials such as socks and underwear. So we're always trying to see how we can utilize the resources available, how we can really use people in the community that want to help and want to do something for other people and want to build up the community in the neighborhoods, and how we can all work together, towards those goals. Because it's not just about housing, right? It's about like education, the access to education. 2 of our unhoused persons are in literacy classes right now. It's about the access to transportation. We're looking for donations for bicycles, access to healthcare. So there's a lot of reasons why people are unhoused, and there are a lot of reasons why people are housed. And so we're saying that let's start with a safe space. If you have a safe space, then everything else becomes a little more manageable.
And what's been the reaction to all the volunteers coming together and working with all these different people from around the city on a common goal?
I think it's been incredible. I can only keep going because I feel so much support from the community to see people spending their time, spending their Saturday during the pandemic, especially, and giving back to the community, to people that they'll never see again, maybe, to people that can't pay them back. It's really inspiring. It's really empowering. It reminds me of one of the reasons why I moved to New Orleans, because in New Orleans, community is first. So I think that it's a wonderful space to share ideas, to share our knowledge, to share our understanding of how we uplift people and also uplift Black people.
If people want to get involved, where can they get involved online?
Well, they can go to Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We are the Greater New Orleans Citizens Relief Team, or look for the New Orleans Citizens Relief Team. We're on YouTube. We have organizing videos where we're sharing our work, and we're also sharing tips on how anyone can organize where they are. And that's YouTube Worldwide Partnerships. And then our website is GNO Citizens Relief Team.wordpress.com. And then we're on GoFundMe. So just look for the Greater New Orleans Citizens Relief Team there.
And if people want to actually get their hands dirty and volunteer, they can also find out that information in these same places.
Absolutely, yeah. And then they can also sign up for the newsletter whenever they go to our website. We volunteer right now in Central City every Saturday between 7 a.m. and 2 p.m. And so just emailing us and getting more information about how they can get involved.
Cole, thank you so much for all that you do for New Orleans.
Murph, it's my pleasure, and thank you so much for all you do for New Orleans. We're an amazing team.
We
Thank you,
keep on,
WWOZ.
we keep going. We just want to try to make it better.
I know. Here's to better days, huh?
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Cole.
Lift him up. Nah, 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 nah.